for this video, we are going to discuss Article 146 of the Revised Penal Code, which is the crime of illegal assemblies. Article 146, Illegal Assemblies. The penalty of prisión correccional in its maximum period to prisión mayor in its minimum period shall be imposed upon the organizers or leaders of any meeting attended by armed persons for the purpose of committing any of the crimes punishable under this code, or of any meeting in which the audience is incited to the commission of the crime of treason, rebellion or insurrection, sedition or assault upon a person in authority or his agents. Persons merely present at such meeting shall suffer the penalty of arresto mayor unless they are armed, in which case the penalty shall be prisión correccional. If any person present at the meeting carries an unlicensed firearm, it shall be presumed that the purpose of said meeting, insofar as he is concerned, is to commit acts punishable under this code, and he shall be considered a leader or organizer of the meeting within the purview of the preceding paragraph. As used in this article, the word meeting shall be understood to include a gathering or group, whether in a fixed place or moving. So that is Article 146. Let us dissect this article. Now, as can be deduced from the article, there are actually two kinds of illegal assemblies. The first kind is any meeting attended by armed persons for the purpose of committing any of the crimes punishable under the code. What are the elements of this first kind of illegal assembly? First element, that there is a meeting or a gathering or group of persons, whether in a fixed place or moving. Second element, the meeting is attended by armed persons. And third element, the purpose of such meeting is to commit any of the crimes punishable under the code. Now, the word meeting as used in that article simply means an assembly of people for discussion. And from the article itself, it includes a gathering of people, a gathering of personalities or group of persons assembled together for the purpose of committing any of the crimes punishable under the revised penal code. Now, it is not required that all persons in such meeting must be armed, but there must be at least 4 armed male factors. There is also no specification as to what kind of arms is required. Hence, it is submitted that bringing of bladed weapons would be enough to come under the article. And while it is true that persons merely present at such meeting are liable, still there must be evidence that said persons attended the meeting for the purpose of committing any of the crimes under the revised penal code. Now, if the attendance of a person at such meeting was only incidental, meaning he has no criminal intent, or he had no knowledge whatsoever that the purpose of the meeting is to commit any of the crimes punishable under the revised penal code, then there is no violation. And of course, the purpose of the meeting must be to commit any crime under the revised penal code. Hence, if the purpose is to commit a crime punished under a special law, the article is not applicable. Meaning to say, there is no crime committed under Article 146, or there is no crime of illegal assembly. Now, let's go to the second kind of illegal assembly. The second kind of illegal assembly is any meeting in which the audience, whether armed or not, is incited to the commission of the crime of treason, rebellion or insurrection, sedition or assault upon a person in authority or his agents. What what are the elements of this second kind of illegal assembly? First element, that there is a meeting or a gathering or group of persons, whether in a fixed place or moving. Second element, the audience, whether armed or not, is incited to the commission of the crime of treason, rebellion or insurrection, sedition, or direct assault. So, for the second kind, the crimes are specified. Not just any crime punished under the revised penal code, but only the crimes of treason, rebellion or insurrection, sedition, or direct assault. For this second kind of illegal assembly, take note that a mere meeting of unarmed persons for the purpose of inciting others to commit treason, rebellion or insurrection, sedition, or assault upon a person in authority or his agents will not make such persons criminally liable. Again, for purposes of this second kind of illegal assembly, there must be actual incitement of the audience attending such meeting, or the audience must be actually incited. If in a meeting the audience is incited to commit rebellion or insurrection or sedition, then the crimes committed are not just illegal assembly as regards the organizers and persons present at such meeting, but there is also a crime of inciting to rebellion or insurrection or inciting to sedition insofar as the one making the incitement is concerned. And if armed persons attended the meeting, even if there is no actual incitement yet, the organizers and persons present will still be liable for the crime of illegal assembly, not under the second kind, but this time under the first kind of illegal assembly. Now, if the person present at the meeting, whether of the first or of the second kind, carries an unlicensed firearm, it shall be presumed that the purpose of the meeting insofar as that person carrying a firearm is concerned is to commit acts punishable under the revised penal code, and that he will be considered an organizer or leader of the said meeting.